Hello my dear grade 11th students. Today we are going to study persuasive writing. What is persuasive writing? It's opinion writing. In your grade 11 semester 2 exams, you have two questions: persuasive writing or narrative writing. Narrative writing will be story. Persuasive writing means opinion writing. So you have to choose one of them. Usually persuasive writing becomes easier, so you can choose that one. If it is only difficult, then you can go for narrative writing. Here the question will be for 200 words, which carries 20 marks. Let's go and find the different techniques of persuasive writing. What is persuasive writing? You may get different types of questions like social media has destroyed family relationships. Do you agree or not? So here this is an agree or disagree piece writing. Or what are the pros and cons of social media? Or social media has become a big threat to teenagers. What do you think? So different questions like what do you think, agree or disagree, what are the pros and cons or advantages and disadvantages. These are the different types of persuasive questions that you get. So what is your duty? Your duty is to persuade the reader to come to your viewpoint. So what do you have to do? When you write to persuade, you are trying to make your reader do or think something different. For example, commercials, ads, political speeches, opinion articles, documentaries, debates, essays. These are all different types of persuasive writing. Now, how do you convince people to come to your viewpoint? Use persuasive language, know your audience, do your research, make it about you, make it about them, close with a punch. These are the steps that you have to follow in persuasive writing. So you should plan your writing and create a draft or a plan and then start your writing. Good writers use persuasive language when they are trying to change people's mind or actions. So you have to use the language which will convince the reader to come to your point or to change their viewpoint and come to yours. This is the paragraph plan that you can follow. Paragraph plan. Paragraph number 1. Make general remarks about the subject and state your opinion clearly. Here, don't talk about the advantages or disadvantages or any other problems related to the topic. For example, social media has created several family problems. In the first paragraph, don't write about I agree or disagree with this one, but write general remarks about social media and family problems, or what is actually social media and its usage in family. This is what you have to write in the first paragraph. So don't write anything positive or negative in the first part, but start with the general remarks and then you can state your opinion. Then the main body can be paragraph 2 to 3 or even 2 to 4. Here you present your viewpoints and justify them with reasons. Don't give only your viewpoint. Give your viewpoint and examples, and each viewpoint should be presented in separate paragraphs, so your paragraph becomes more organized. For example, social media has created several family issues. This is a viewpoint. You give reasons for it. What is the reason for it? The main reason can be family members do not get time for each other. This can be the reason. And what is example? For example, most of the time parents and children become busy with their own phones or their own social media accounts, so they do not get time to share their problems or their achievements at home. This is an example to justify your opinion. Then, main body paragraph 4. Here present the opposing viewpoint with reasons or examples. For example, on the other hand, many people argue that, and you give the opposing point, but you do not need to give the full details or even more examples, because you wanted to persuade the reader, so do not give more ideas or more points about this one. Give only a very short paragraph. Then the conclusion. Here you state your opinion again briefly in different words in conclusion or all in all, and give your main points and then conclude. These are some tips. To introduce points, you can use words and phrases like, firstly, to begin with, in the first place, one point in favor of or against is, one advantage of WhatsApp is or Facebook is, one disadvantage of Instagram is, etc. When you want to add more points, secondly, what is more, furthermore, a further advantage of social media is this way. These are some points to help you to give different points, to make contrasting points when you want to give opposite views. However, on the other hand, although in spite of these are all different phrases you can use to give an opposing point, to conclude, to sum up, in conclusion, on balance, all things considered, these are some phrases you can use to conclude your essay. These are some introductory phrases. In my opinion, it is my belief that there is no doubt that it seems to me that I maintain that from my point of view. And when you conclude, as we can see, without doubt, obviously, unquestionably, as I have shown, for the reasons above. These are different phrases you can use. These are the supporting reasons and introducing details, as we have seen. First, furthermore, to begin with, in the first place, in addition, finally, moreover, to introduce details. For example, for instance, in fact, as evidence, in support of this. As you know, good writers back up their persuasive arguments with facts. This doesn't always mean doing hours of research. Sometimes it can be as simple as thinking about what you already know about the topic. You do not need a big research or to use internet to get more points. Whatever topic or whatever ideas that you know about the given topic will be enough. Think about what you already know. What facts can you use to help or to support your argument? This is why it's always a good idea to find topics you're already interested in. Here is an example. To make someone change their mind to do something different, you have to make them care. If you don't act now to help prevent the dumping of toxic waste, all our homes will be at risk. This is an example that you can persuade the reader by using such language. Here is a homework for you. Social networking sites, for example, Facebook, have had a mostly negative impact on the lives of teenagers. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Give reasons and examples to support your answer. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Thank you all.